Now this is going to be the extensor of the fingers, right here. I might have to add some here later. The extensor of the fingers coming down like this, and this is all the muscle. It's basically all the fibers are together in one group, right? But as I get down to the wrist, these fibers will split. The fibers of the tendon. So the muscle, let's say, will end more or less up here, you know, toward the lower third, depends, you know. But then the fibers, these tendons now become tendons. This is one tendon. The fiber event will split and it will go down to the fingers, right? Here, here, and here. Not to the thumb, because as we have seen previously, the thumb has its own muscle, specific muscle, right? So one group here, one other group in here. So this is the extensor digiti, extensor digiti communis. And then we have next to it, actually I can do it as a subdivision of this, so to gain space, right? So I don't have to add more space here. So let's say now this here, specifically, this little portion of this muscle in here, is one distinct muscle, and this is the extensor digiti minimi. So it is a tendon that just for the pinky comes out and goes down to the pinky, like that, okay? So the pinky will have two extensors, one for the digiti communis and one from its own little muscle, like this. The index also has another extensor that comes from under these muscles in here, and we see only the tendon popping out, so like here. So the index and the digiti minimi, the pinky, have two extensors, right? Two tendons. One tendon for the pinky comes from the extensor digiti communis, and one other tendon from the pinky comes from its own specific muscle. Same thing for the index. The index has one tendon coming from the extensor digiti communis and one tendon coming from its own specific muscle, right? These fingers need to be clearly more movable, more dexterity to this finger. So this muscle here is the extensor carpi ulnaris, right? So extensor carpi radialis, longus and brevis, and extensor carpi ulnaris. Now this goes down to the carpus, going over the ulna, right? So now, from the olecranon here, I will have the bone of the ulna visible here, disappearing behind the profile of the muscle that goes over, covers a little bit the ulna. The ulna reappears in here, right? It's going to be the ulna visible here. And now, behind the olecranon here, I'm going to start seeing a muscle. You remember what muscle this is a flexor, because on the other side. So this side and here are going to be all extensor. On the other side, they're going to be the flexor. So that is the flexor carpi ulnaris, right? So so this is your final view of the arm, and